Somebody has to nearly die in the upcoming match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, says ex-WWE star Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are set to collide once again, this time in an unsanctioned match at WWE Elimination Chamber. EC3 shared his thoughts on the upcoming clash during his appearance on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw. The feud between Zayn and Owens resumed after the former failed to help KO at the Royal Rumble earlier this month. While Sami came to check up on the prizefighter during his battle against Cody Rhodes at the PLE, he failed to help make a difference. KO then attacked his former best friend a week later and took him out with a package piledriver. The animosity between them is at an all-time high, and they will get a chance to settle their differences inside the squared circle. Adam Pearce made an unsanctioned match between them official on WWE Raw last night. The unsanctioned match, that means that somebody has to nearly die. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have feuded their entire lives, so I'm just like where we are at with this as far as, is this the penultimate? Is this the final climax? Because I thought a couple of years ago this is the last time this is ever going to happen. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have a history dating back to their days before WWE. The duo has been frenemies for their entire careers and is once again on a collision course after making history as tag partners a couple of years ago. An unsanctioned match has been added to WWE Elimination Chamber. On Raw, Sami Zayn challenged Kevin Owens to a match in Toronto on March 1st, saying he wanted to face Owens where their long history with one another began. General Manager Adam Pearce came out and scolded Zayn, telling him that he knows that medical told Zayn he wasn't cleared. Zayn said he wouldn't leave the ring until he got the match. Pearce then agreed to a match, but it would be an unsanctioned bout, meaning anything goes. 2 weeks ago on Raw, Zayn lost an Elimination Chamber qualifying match to CM Punk. Immediately after the match, Owens came into the ring and quickly took out Zayn with a package piledriver. In a video posted on social media last week, Owens explained that Zayn had betrayed him by not helping him win the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. The road to WrestleMania has been an interesting one for Kevin Owens. An ex-WWE writer, Vince Russo, believes that he will go up against a 44-year-old veteran in Las Vegas and lose. That on the latest episode of Writing with Russo, host Dr. Chris Featherstone brought up the direction of Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 41. While he and Russo were going back and forth about a potential direction, the ex-writer saw it as a very obvious one. Vince Russo believes that WWE will bring the 44-year-old legend Randy Orton back to set up a WrestleMania 41 clash against Owens. He also believes that KO will ultimately lose that battle. Sami Zayn returned on the February 17th episode of Raw and essentially begged Adam Pearce to give him a match against Kevin Owens at Elimination Chamber. Tolerating the negative reaction from the crowd, Pearce stated that because WWE Medical hadn't cleared Sami Zayn, he couldn't make the match official. However, a desperate Sami Zayn kept pushing, and Adam Pearce granted the match on one condition: that it would be an unsanctioned match. This means that WWE faces no legal repercussions if Sami Zayn suffers a critical or severe injury in Toronto at Elimination Chamber. It's very rare that WWE has unsanctioned matches, but one of the most famous ones is from WrestleMania 33 in 2017, when an injured Seth Rollins had that stipulation against his mentor Triple H. It's very rare that WWE has unsanctioned matches, but one of the most famous ones is from WrestleMania 33 in 2017, when an injured Seth Rollins had that stipulation against his mentor Triple H. Sami Zayn had one major request for Adam Pearce, one that the Raw general manager repeatedly denied due to his lack of medical clearance. However, that request was finally granted with one major catch. The next chapter of the Kevin Owens-Sami Zayn story is in full swing following Raw recently, where Owens turned on his best friend yet again. He then sidelined the former Intercontinental Champion with a package piledriver. This has led to Zayn requesting a match against Owens in Toronto at Elimination Chamber. Adam Pearce repeatedly refused the request despite the crowd's approval. He stated firmly that while he would like to see the match, Sami Zayn is not medically cleared, and thus, it cannot be approved. When going into it further, Pearce said that the only way he could grant the request was to make it an unsanctioned match, which means that Zayn would sign a contract that washes WWE's hands of any damage that happens to him. SOKO versus Sami at the Elimination Chamber is now official, with Pearce announcing that it would be unsanctioned. If fans may recall, all the way back in March 2017 on the road to Kevin Owens fighting 212 pounds WWE star in grudge match at WrestleMania should happen, says analyst Kevin Owens has turned on multiple former friends over the past few months. WWE analyst Sam Roberts recently suggested that the prize fighter should go head-to-head against one of these superstars, since attacking Cody Rhodes in the parking lot after Bad Blood last year. Owens has taken out Randy Orton and attempted to end the American Nightmare's career after failing to dethrone him at Saturday night's main event. Earlier this month, he again challenged Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at Royal Rumble, but lost the brutal ladder match. Ahead of that clash, the prizefighter seemingly hinted at Sami Zayn helping him dethrone the 39-year-old champion. Although Zayn came out to ringside to check on his friend during the match, he did not help him. The following Monday on Raw, Owens surprisingly attacked Zayn following the latter's defeat against CM Punk in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match, taking him out with a piledriver. The 40-year-old later explained his actions in a video he posted on X. He blamed Zayn for not helping him against Rhodes while helping Roman Reigns during the Royal Rumble, dubbing him a horrible friend. Speaking on his Not Sam Wrestling podcast, Sam Roberts expressed his desire to see the former honorary youth square off with the prizefighter in a grudge match at WrestleMania. I'm hoping, and we may settle this score, I guess, at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, premium live event. It's not Montreal, but it is Toronto. At least it's Canadian. I'm hoping we're getting a Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn grudge match at WrestleMania, he said. WWE announced that Sami Zayn will be out of action indefinitely following Kevin Owens' attack on him last week on Raw. WWE ring announcers Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett confirmed on SmackDown that Sami Zayn was out of action indefinitely. Tessitore explained that the former Intercontinental Champion had a spinal compression and suffered extreme nerve damage as a result of the 40-year-old former Universal Champion's attack. It will be interesting to see if Zayn returns to action ahead of WrestleMania, and whether he will indeed fight Owens at the Show of Shows. Does Kevin Owens keep in touch? Wow, that hurt. Fans erupt after unfortunate update on former WWE stars. AEW status surfaces. It was recently reported that a former WWE star had joined Tony Khan-led promotions AEW and ROH. But a new potential update indicated that he hadn't signed with All Elite Wrestling and Ring of Honor. A few weeks ago, Elijah, FKA Elias, posted a video alongside AEW and ROH tag team The Righteous and hinted at an alliance with them. Later, Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter reported that he had inked a contract with Ring of Honor and fans would soon see him side